Okay, we're going to create a simple fidget spinner with 3 holes for 3 bearings. If you go to tinkercad.com, create a new design. And the first thing we'll do is we'll drag a block, flatten it. So here's a box, okay, and we're going to drag it slightly bigger. Okay, we drag a cylinder. Now these cylinders are going to make the holes, and the fidget spinners are 22 millimeters. Okay, so this is quite tricky. What am I doing? Okay, I need that one to be 22. Oh, 23. Oh, nuts. Okay, I'll just type these in. 22. And come on, 22. Okay, so this is the size that we want the hole. So I'm going to Control C and I will Control V. So I'm going to get 3 of these. Okay, so these are going to make our holes for our ball bearings, our bearings. Okay, so I'm going to drag the box. The actual depth of the height of the bearings is 7 millimeters. There we go. 7 millimeters, 7 millimeters, 7 millimeters. Okay, so this is the exact size that we need the holes. All right, so we could have a square one, so we could drag these in 1, 2, 3. Okay, and a really simple square fidget spinner. We can resize this slightly to get rid of the edges. Zoom in a bit, spin around a bit. Okay, and you can see that very simply, very quickly, we could have 3 bearings there. If I select all of this, I group it. Okay. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Okay. If I choose these, I have to make these holes. Okay, so I click on these, make them holes. Okay, make them holes, and then drag a box around it and group them, and then physical holes appear. So I could put the bearings in these. Okay, that's at its simplest, that would give you a simple fidget spinner. Just going to step backwards. Oh, and I'm just going to move these a bit. Okay. So I actually want my fidget spinner to have rounded ends. So what I'm going to do is just move this middle box like that. I'm going to use cylinders for the ends. Okay, they need to be slightly bigger. Okay, and I'm just going to move it to the end like so. Okay, and it probably needs to be a little bit bigger. Too big. It's about right. That's it. Let's look on the other side. Okay, that looks okay. Move around again. I'm just going to move this down to 7. Okay, 7. Okay, maybe just move this a little. Oh, there, perfect. Okay, so it's got a rounded end now, and if I copy this, Control C, and I paste it, Control V, I can move this one to the other end. Okay, try and line it up to where I want it. Ooh, there, about right. Okay, so I think that's okay. Do I want to move these holes over a bit? Let's have a look. I can just move that one there, click on this hole, move it there, and then if I group these, select everything and I group them, then the holes should appear. Okay, that looks quite nice. I think maybe I'll have to ungroup it and move that one. So if I select it all, ungroup, I just move this one over just a little bit. Then if I look at this, that looks about perfect. Okay, so a group and the holes will appear. I can use text, so I could use the letters. It's upside down on them. Delete if I spin this around. What? Okay, then I can put my name on it. There's a D, so I can resize these, make them smaller, and if I want, I can put my name on my fidget spinner or a different message. I can move these up using the hat, so you can see that it floats, and I can. Okay, if I move this over, maybe I just want to put initials on mine. DW. Okay, there we go down. See, that's floating a bit. If I just pull him down into the plastic, then it should give me a D on the thing. Just be careful not to go near the holes because you're going to have to push your ball bearings into those. Enjoy.